Hi, it is Michelle Stone with Michelle Stone Masterpieces. Thank you for coming today. Today is March 15th, 2021. um, I've had a great day today, and so I'm glad you're here, and because I'm glad that I get to share this with you. Um, so I am an art teacher, an artist, an art curator, and a therapeutic art life coach. I'm This series that we're doing right now is actually part of the 100-day challenge, and this is number 34. I'm kind of all over the place, and I'll be honest with you and totally transparent. I have not done them every day, but I have done them, and I've kind of jumbled the last one that I did yesterday, jumbled 3 different days into it because I just, you know, doing lots of stuff. Anyway, and so today was an amazing day. I was able to get up and have a beautiful morning. It's spring break here, so my son is on spring break, and so I got to spend a little bit of time with him. We went roller skating with some of his friends, and so I did that, and I communicated with I was on a call with some of my friends from Africa, and now I'm here, and so and then I taught a class, um, some people in an assisted living facility. I taught a painting class to them. So I've had a full day, but it's all wonderful, wonderful stuff. And I was actually telling the people at the assisted living facility, it's actually a rehab facility, about one of the people. Shout out to Carmen. I hope you get to see this. Um, is actually following me on my emotional color wheels, and so I just wanted to. I kind of explained it to her in person, um, of what my process is and everything, and so she's intrigued and she's bringing other people in on the process, and so that's why I'm here today. So I can involve you in on the process too, because you're here, and and it's fun, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I think the thing that I've been focusing on lately that's been coming to me is layers, like different layers of how life is just full of layers, layers of emotions, layers of understanding, layers of people, layers of friendships, layers of relationships, layers of art. There's just so many different layers. Layers in food, layers in um, just layers of clothing, layers, just layers and layers and layers. So anyway, I'm talking about layers because that's what we're going to be doing here. Doing some more, adding more layers into my emotional color wheel. So, um, and if you need to know, the supplies would be a piece of paper, two round things, a ruler, pencil, and colored pencils or markers or crayons, whatever it is that you have. So um, let's get going. Thanks. Right. So here we go. I'm going to move my computer out of the way. Here we go. We've got this. I have my little handy dandy circle that I'm going to put right here. And then I also have another, oh, there it is. I have another circle with that some duct tape that I'm going to put in there in a second. And I find my pencils. All right, so here's this one. Right, so you got that. And then here is this one. So I've got the little, and then a little dot that I like to put right there. And then here's my ruler. So yesterday I put all the different lines in the center of it, and that's not what I intended to do. So, so I'm just gonna do these parts here. And this is, I'm doing this based on the concept of Dr. Mario Martinez is a neuroscientist. He wrote a book called The Mind-Body Code, and he has studied centenarians, people who are over 100 years old, and how they've lived how they live all over the world, and how their culture is, and what how they celebrate their own lives, how they and celebrate their own wellness, as he calls it, and how they have rituals that they do every single day, which are also really, really important. I don't know if any of you have rituals, that any of you watching me do this, if you have rituals, but a ritual meaning like something that you're looking forward to at the end of the day. And anybody who I'm writing honor and stuff in here already. Anyone who has rituals, I'm gonna erase these. They're too far close. They're too far close. They're too close. Anyone who has rituals in anything that they do in like their life means that, not means, but it gives them something to look forward to, something to kind of count on, if you will. And that is important. I'm going to go honor, commitment, loyalty, and love. What if I switched it up and did love and then loyalty? Loyalty. We'll see what happens. Okay. So, yeah. And so one of the things that he saw, that he found in his studies, is that he was like, okay, so people who are like 100, let's say they're 103, 104, 105, living on their own, still driving, still, able to completely take care of themselves, pay their own bills, all of that kind of stuff, that these people have, that they honor themselves. They're very boundaried. They're very, they have a lot of knowledge and a lot of information, and so they're willing to share that. But they also want people to, but when they're not able to do things, they're like, you know what? Nope, I can't do that. So, but I'm willing to help you in other areas. So, and then I'm going to do love here, and then loyalty here. All right. So, all right. So we've got honor. So I'm just thinking about ways, like it sounds kind of interesting. Not interesting. It sounds, so I mentioned earlier that I went roller skating. And so roller skating is one of my most favorite things to do in the whole wide world. And so that is absolutely a way to honor myself. And as I'm doing that, so that was being playful. And so, and it was, and it's funny because in 2 hours I got all 10,000 of my steps in. Gleeful. It brings me great joy. What else do I have? And yeah, I was like on this, like, let me look over here to my happiness chemicals. So I exercised. So under serotonin for my happiness chemicals, I've got running, walk in nature, swimming, and cycling. I'm wondering if like I probably got some serotonin hits in my brain when I roller skated. I'm willing to bet. Oh, and that's endorphins too. Because when I got done, I was on this like just this natural feeling, this natural high of liberation and exuberance. So I'm gonna put exuberance here, and then under commitment, for committing to like my own exercise and my own health, um, I'm gonna put. Let's see, what am I gonna put? Was I satisfied? Absolutely. You know, and I'm actually gonna switch out pens too. Satisfied. Okay, and then was I pleased? Yep, I was pleased with what I did. I was actually like being spirited. Well, being spirited, being let me think here. Being, what was I? I was elated, and I was also confident on my skates, and then love. So as far as I was considerate about the people around me, and I don't even have to just think about the skates. I with in regards to my friends from Africa, the call that I was on with that, let me think. I was receptive. I was compassionate. And I was, I want to say I was open. Yeah, open. Okay. And then the loyalty. Let me think. I was the loyalty to myself. I was relaxed and I was animated. Yeah, I get quite animated sometimes. And I was thankful. How about grateful? Grateful and warm. Okay, there we go. All right, so under honor, I'm going to put playful here, gleeful here, joy, and exuberance. And then for commitment, I was satisfied, pleased, elated, and then confident. And for love, I was considerate, receptive, compassionate, and open. And then open. And then here, I was relaxed, animated, grateful, and then warm. Okay. All right, so let me see what colors we got here. So honor. We have to sharpen some of these Honor. What color is honor right now for me? I don't know why, but honor feels like this brown today. Whoops. There we go. Honor. We'll come back to you and sharpen you a little bit later. Playful. What color is playful? What color would playful be for you? I don't know. I have two completely different colors. Oh, that's the green. All right. Whoops. Okay. Gleeful. Gleeful feels. Oh, gleeful feels like this pink. Yep. And then we've got joy. Joy is this purple. Exuberance. What color is exuberance? Ah, this is it. Yep, this was actually the color I went immediately to in my mind. All right, so commitment. Commitment is this one. Satisfied. I don't know why, but satisfied is this red right here. Pleased is this blue. Whoops. Elated. Elated could be maybe this purple right here. Confident. Confident feels like this blue right here. Yeah. All right, and then love. See what I got. Love is, yeah. There we go. Considerate. Orange. Receptive. I don't know. Receptive looks like receptive is this one. Kind of a raspberry color. Compassionate. Yep. Okay. Open. Huh. Open. I don't know. What does open feel like? I haven't even written that down ever before. Does open feel like this? I don't know. Open I think feels like this peach. We'll see. All right. And then we've got loyalty. What does loyalty? What's loyalty look like for you? I think loyalty looks like this blue right here. Relaxed is this lighter blue. Animated. Yep. Grateful. Let me see. Grateful is this green. And then warm. What about warm? What color is warm? Warm is this. All right. So there we go. Okay. Honor. So honor feels sometimes, like as I'm doing this, I pick out colors, and that it's important to just pick out whatever colors resonate with you at that moment. Don't try to overthink it. Don't try to be like, oh well, does this really feel like that? Does this feel does what is all the just go with it. Um yeah, just completely go with it and lean into what that color is and feel it. Like allow your body to, in your mind, to just go with what if what if honor were actually this color? And typically I will tell you, I don't know if you're following along, but honor is rarely light brown for me. And it's okay because, today's a different day than yesterday was, and and so playful. I'm actually going to try and go. I felt very, very playful today. So what I do is I'm feeling like these these different feelings, and there's a part of me that's like, do I just stay inside the lines? Do I not? How do I do it? So today for that playful, I'm gonna go beyond the lines. And so gleeful. Um, yeah, there's just so much like satisfaction in everything in that moment, in what I'm thinking about in regards to this gleeful. And then joy. Joy is an exalted emotion. It is it's like one of the highest vibrations that you can have. It's right up there with like acceptance. Um and I'm don't have my there's a cheat sheet. You know what? I'm actually gonna grab it real quick and then I'll be back. So I'm not going too far, I'm still right here. But appreciation. Joy is right up there with appreciation and love. And so I have this is my climb the emotional scale from joy-based living. So up here above passion, enthusiasm, eagerness, and happiness is joy, appreciation. I forget what word, that's freedom, and then love. So yeah, that is actually freedom. So there we go. Anyway, so there's that. And to have my joy inside my honor is really, really good stuff for me. And so exuberance. So yeah, feeling that in a big way. All right, so commitment. Just committed to myself. And some people are like, wait a minute, why are you doing this? Why are you spending all this time with yourself when, isn't that kind of selfish? Think of it this way. If we don't focus on being the best that we can, all of our jobs, right? And when we're born and it's my belief that we're here all for a reason. And so, and we're born into family situations to where the people who are within our family are always doing the best that they can, just like we are at any given moment. Yet I think that we're born into the situations and with the people that we're born with, so we could, learn, and we have whatever life experiences so we can learn our best lessons, so we could be our best person, our best self, bring our best foot forward. And so when we're stepping into like the honor, and like for me, as I'm sitting here and I'm doing this emotional color wheel, staying committed to myself and staying and honoring myself and staying loyal to myself is the for me and for a lot of people, it's really important for each of us to do that because it allows us to step into our best self. And so when people are telling you, oh, you know, you're being selfish, or you're even thinking that you're being selfish, it's really not that. Think about if you've ever been on an airplane, right? They tell you to put your mask on first before, like if the plane ever decides to go down or whatever, put your mask on first. And then therefore, after you put your mask on, you're getting oxygen, then you can help the person next to you. And so think of it the same way, that if you're taking care of your own mental health, which this is one of the ways that you can do that. If you're taking care of, you're eating right, good food, you're getting exercise, you're doing the things that make you feel good, then of course, naturally, you are going to, that's going to spill out over into your family or your friends or, you know, your immediate circle. And so um, that's what this is. And so it's not really selfish. And if anyone tells you that it is selfish, you know, question their motive. Wonder why they're saying that, because, you know, maybe they could have a misinterpretation of what this, you know, doing this kind of self-care is providing for you, which would eventually provide um, stuff for them too. So, you know, make you more available for them. So there's my little thing on that. So now I'm stepping into my space of love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. I know that in 2020 the whole world has been hard pressed to, not the whole world, but certainly America has been hard pressed to stay in a capacity of love. And you know what? And it's hard sometimes, because things happen in life and people make you mad or whatever. But you know, it's really, it's important to kind of, going back to that old adage, you know, treat others as though you would like to have them treat you. It's really important to keep that in the forefront of your mind. I mean, you never know what anybody's going through, what kind of situation they've got, what kind of day they're having, what kind of struggles they're facing at home or at work or whatever the case may be. So, you know, again, the more you love yourself, the more you can give love to others. And, you know, and sometimes even just a simple smile, just, you know, just, it's like complimenting somebody on their clothes, you know, oh, I like your outfit. I like your dress today. Or, you know, those are some really nice shoes. I compliment both men and women. And so I don't have any reservations in that. If I like something, I tell them. And I think that that's important. I think that it's, you know, if we all took that extra 30 seconds or that extra minute to just smile at somebody or open up the door or, you know, just lean into that kindness, that there's a guy at the roller skating rink earlier today who he played some like, you know, more popular roller skating songs that allow you to like get a beat and get the groove on. And so I went up to him and I was like, hey, would you play this? And before you know it, I was able to ask him for like 3 or 4 other songs. There wasn't a lot of people there, which I'm really glad, because I wouldn't have been able to stay if there were too many people there. There's, you know, maybe 20 people there tops in the whole roller skating rink. So it was good stuff. It was like, okay, I can go and have some fun and wear my mask and be all right with all that and not, you know, be stuck on top of other people. So that was good. So relaxed. Yep, relaxed earlier today when I was teaching my painting classes, or my class with my students. What do we got? Animated. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I get so animated. This is just who I am. And I like to be in that space. It's fun and it's good stuff. I remember I used to make my mom laugh whenever I got really animated. My mom would laugh so hard that she would have a hard time breathing. And so, yeah. Anyway, so here we are. Here's the end of This Is My Emotional Color Wheel for today. That's what it looks like. I'm actually up to, if you think about it, I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're up to 20 emotions. If you're following along with me, and you're doing 20 emotions, that is pretty doggone good. And I will tell you, earlier at the very beginning of the video, I talked about different layers of the emotional, how layers are really just are very profound to me right now. And doing this emotional color wheel and all of the emotional color wheels that I have been doing have actually allowed me to articulate, be more articulate in my conversation with people, in my conversation with people in general, to be able to like feel into what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, what I'm saying, and it's like relating to other parts of my life. And so, this isn't just some foo-foo activity. It's something that is actually helping. And I know that the other people that it's doing it to, it's helping them de-stress. It's helping them understand and feel better, and and it's just another form of self-care. So, and especially right now in time of where we're still, got the vaccines out, people are starting to get vaccinated and everything, but there's still a lot of uncertainty out there. So taking 20 minutes a day, I know that this video is probably quite a bit longer today because I've done a lot more talking, but still 20 minutes a day with this will help you. It will help clear the residue of your day away. So, all right, with that, if you liked what I did today, please feel free to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Click that bell so every time I put a video up, you will get it. And yeah, and we will continue doing this. I'm actually trying to figure out how I'm gonna have the same space, not same space, but be able to write all of this down with this. So I may actually flip my color wheel around tomorrow. I don't know. I'm trying to formulate it in my head so we can get more emotions in there. So if you're sticking with this, thank you. If you're not, if you're just kind of coming in and going in, I appreciate you either way. But let me know how you're thinking about the 24, I'm sorry, the 20 emotions right now. Is that too much? Are you, is that too little? Do you want to go deeper? Just let me know. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you again tomorrow. All right. Bye.